Hey guys, welcome back to Dad's Foxbody Garage. Just wanted to bring you an update on what we've been doing this week. Probably my least favorite thing out of everything is wiring. So, as you can see here, plugged in the the harness from the dash. Start snaking the wires around, trying to determine what I need, what I don't need. Plugged in the lighting harness here, and as ugly as this looks, really not that bad. Just needs a lot of cleaning, some new bulbs, some more tape, and a little more of that covering. But back in here, this is where it gets interesting. There's a whole lot of plugs that nothing there to plug into. You know, as you probably recall if you've been watching this from the beginning, this was a fuel injected 4-cylinder car, and this harness, it could have been from that car, or it may have been from a V8. I really don't know. The guy had started doing a V8 conversion on a car, and I don't know what's 4-cylinder and what's V8. But the good news is, you know, I got the floor fixed, so I was able to, I hung the door. The wiring on the door was kind of, again, questionable. I straightened that out. I do have one broken wire I just twisted together for now. Power windows do work. So the control and everything on both sides works, so that's good. Car started coming to life. I have running lights in the back. Top goes up. I do have a new top. That was one of the first things that I got. I believe that was with some type of coupon I had, which was well worth it. As you can see, the top is quite crispy. In fact, it doesn't really want to stretch any more than this, but you know, it's still cold. It is spring here in Michigan, but you can see the rear end has poked out again over there, so hopefully I'll get that stripped down and get it out to powder coat, but you can still see some snow behind it. But this is Michigan. This is how we live. We're really getting excited. Got the steering column back in. Again, plugged everything in and cycled things, and again, it's coming to life. So pretty darn excited about that. Again, running out of time. I said I was going to work on this until the end of the month, and then focus on the white car. I was really hoping to be a little further along than I am, but that's the way things go. But the top does go up, so even though you know, I'm sure I could push it down and latch it, but I'm sure everything is going to leak like a sieve if put out in the rain, but I do have a cover for it. I'll probably push it out the end of the month, close it all up, and recenter the white car in the garage and start working on that. Usually only have one car in the garage at a time during the summer, and actually pull the seats out of the van as furniture in here, because this is kind of the hangout spot for me and my buddies. You know, we got the TV, radio, and you know, have an adult beverage or whatever as we solve the world's problems. Anyhow, that's it for right now. Wiring is not really, you know, exciting, so I'm probably just gonna poke around with it, try to isolate things. I know in the book, if anyone knows this for sure, please drop me a line, but I believe that I can tap into a certain wire and run that over to the coil and get my tack working again. I do have a V8 cluster in there now, so hopefully the wiring is, you know, pretty similar. I also have the factory temperature sending unit in here, so I'm hoping to find that as well. I am gonna run a temperature controlled switch plus an override switch for my electric fan. I was looking in Summit and they have like an inline unit with the 2 wires, so it has, you know, a ground, so it doesn't have to ground to the block. Probably go with something like that, either with the main hose or a heater hose. Thought that was a pretty cool idea. I imagine that would work just fine. Again, anyone who's tried it, please let me know. I did get the throttle linkage all squared away. I think I may have showed you that. I am not sure. It's like a Heim joint here, ball joint with you know, just a screw. He clamps it down, and then got some washers and a nut there, and that's just an Amazon bracket. Really inexpensive. I think it might have been 20 bucks. Works really awesome. And that is also the 750 that I put on there, and it's night and day the way it runs compared to with the 650. 650 I had to have the choke on. 750 start it. Sure, it's still a little cold-blooded. You got to pump it a couple times to keep it going, but then it just sits there and purrs along. It's really nice. But that's a 750 vacuum secondary, and that's what Weand suggests for 302. So you know, they know more than I do. Still have to come up with a catch can system. You know, back in the day when I was running the blower, I just ran the hoses down. Probably not the best thing for the environment. But she's really come a long way in the year I've had it, and really getting quite excited because she sounds angry when she runs. It's just I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think my wife has any interest in riding in this car. I'm sure I'll get her out a couple times, but she's pretty rowdy, and I think that the Stormtrooper over there is a little more her speed, and that's good too, because we like to just drive up and down Hines and take it to car shows and do all that. Well, thanks for joining me this time. Like I said, just a quick video. Happy you could join me, and hopefully next time you see me, I got a little bit more done before I have to push it outside. Thanks again. Bye.